Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So because it's Halloween, I wanted to do a video. And the video that I wanted to do was I'm going to break down all my Halloween costumes from 2014 right up until last year. Obviously, like I love Halloween. It's Domino's. It's the only people that ever text me. Um, I love Halloween. It's like my favourite time of year. I love getting dressed up, like becoming a character, doing makeups, and as an MUA, it's just like my favourite time of year. I get to spend like time with my friends. We go to clubbing, we go raves. Like it's just I just love autumn and I just love Halloween. So every year I dress up and I do something. So I wanted to like maybe like do a video. For God's sake, oh, sorry. Too popular. Um, so I wanted to break. I'm sorry. Do you know what it is? I'm using my old phone to get the pictures of my old Halloween costumes up, so all the notifications are like coming through. I do apologise about that. We'll go back to. I'll tell you like obviously I'll throw up the pictures as well in between. As well, I'm going to mute this because it's like won't shut up. So we'll start for 2014. So 2014, I went as a pirate, and it was kind of like a glam, gory pirate. Um, so this was the look here, if you can see. I had on like a little white shirt. I'll just kind of move that over. I had on like a little white shirt, little red pirate trousers, and a little red bandana. And obviously like a long black wig. So that was the costume, and then I done like my makeup. So I done like a really glam, bit gory kind of look, and obviously I had like a kind of piratey bit glam headscarf as well. Um, so so the idea for that costume is actually really last minute, that costume, because I didn't have any plans, and then the night before, my friend had Facebooked me and she was like, I'm having this Halloween party, you should really come, there's going to be a good few of you there. And obviously I knew a couple of people that were going, so I was like, okay. I was like, bad over costume. So like legit got an old school shirt, ripped it, covered it in blood. Um my little brother, I shit you not, right? He had went as a pirate, and I don't know how these pirate trousers fitted me, but they fitted. So I wore them. I already had like a long black wig. Put on my long black wig. My gran gave me a pair of like black like boots that she had to wear, so I put them on. And my grand red like bandana scarf, and then I just done my own makeup, like bruised myself up and stuff like that. So that was a really it's not one of my favourite Halloween costume looks. Um but it was a really good night, and I did really enjoy it. And for it to be like last minute, I would say I done pretty good, because like I only had like a night to like find everything and like throw it together. So I would say I done pretty well. So that was 2014. That was the pirate one. Um so 2015, I went as a Greek god, because ego and all that. I went as a Greek god, so I had a picture of the costume as well. 2 seconds just to get that up. I went as a Greek god, so that was my Greek god costume there. Sorry, this lighting is so bad. I had like a little white kind of toga thing, little like gold headband, little Converse. So that was that one. Story behind that, that was another last minute costume, and that's actually my least favourite one because I feel as if I could have done more. Like I really could have done more with that costume. Like I just kind of like went out, seen a costume, just like bought it. I actually think that I was going clubbing. I think me and a few friends we were going out clubbing, and it was kind of like last minute as well. So I ran out and got that costume, and I just like picked. I think it was like picked up the first thing I just like that I'd seen, and just like ran with it. It was cute, I suppose, but I could have done more, and the makeup could have been a lot better. Um, Also, my friends as well. I hope they don't kill me for putting this up, but I've actually got a few pictures of us. So that's my friend. That's my friend Caitlin, and who else is in that? Caitlin and April was dressed as a pumpkin, so that was a really 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 good night. Like honestly, like shout out to Caitlin and April, shout out to them like bad bitches. Um, that was a really really good night. So that was 2015. So I'd rate that costume 1 to 5. I'd say probably about a 3. Yeah, about a 3. And the pirate one, I never rated that one. Pirate one, about a 2. About a 2. So 2016, I actually I actually really loved this costume because I got so creative and done like a really gory makeup but kept it kind of like hot and cute at the bottom. I went as a nun. Like I know the irony, the actual irony in that. I went as a nun, so that was my nun costume. I had like the little nun dress, the stockings, obviously it bloodied my face up and stuff. Um so yeah, I did really like that costume, and I actually won best dressed because we went to like a Halloween party, and I had won best dressed for it because I had like the scariest costume. Oh, see a stupid ring light. I do apologise, guys. I had like the scariest costume, so I won best dressed for that one, and I'd probably say I did like that costume. I thought that costume was fun, and it was like around the time like The Conjuring it came out, so yeah, that was it. I liked that one. I did. I really did. So I'd give that like I'd say a 4. That's a 4. It's definitely a 4. Look at me like praying, like kidding on him like all innocent. That was me getting a McDonald's. Like me and Caitlin had doing like I was out with Caitlin, my friend Caitlin again. Um, we had we went and got our costumes and then went and got McDonald's and we were like making sure we'd ate before we went out. Um, Good times, good times. So in 2017, I went as a jailbird. Now this was more. This wasn't very gory. This was more like a kind of. I'd say a like more kind of sexy costume. I was actually going to I Am a Raver. So I was like, I'm gonna go as a jailbird. Like, gonna go as a jailbird. The costume, I absolutely loved the costume. I got a lot of compliments on it. I felt really good in it. I looked good in it. Don't mean to blow my own trumpet, but I did. The only thing was I was freezing was because like the dress went to like there, and then it was just like these like tights I had on to there. And the top was obviously quite low, so I had to be like a vest underneath because it was like so low cut. But I was like, I just remember I felt good in it, I looked good in it. I kept having like guys coming up to me thinking I was like a girl trying to go off me, and I was like, I'm a boy by the way, just to let you know. But I really did like that costume, and I really did feel like really good in it, and it was quite a sultry, sexy look. So I did like that. It was really cold, really, really, really cold. But I'd say again, I'd give that like a 4 out of 5, because I really did like that costume, and it was such a great night. Like I did have a really good night. It was such a great night, and also that's another picture as well. That's me and my friend Holly. That was us before we went out, looking all sexy and sultry. Sorry guys about like the light. That's just the light from my ring light. Oh no, this phone's gonna die. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna get a charger. Sorry, I legit had to go and grab my phone charger there because my phone died. So my next costume is, so that was 2017, so my next costume was 2018, and this was probably like the best costume, like, and it was probably the most expensive one I'd bought. And it was quite iconic, like like it was amazing. Like everyone knew who I was automatically. It's an iconic cult classic film, an iconic character, so like it was just iconic, and the costume was really expensive, so I've actually kept the costume and the wig because of how expensive they actually were. So I actually went as Cher from Clueless. And honestly, like, all night, everyone was just, like, saying how good the costume was and how good I looked and just, like, loving it. And I went out with my three friends that night. We were going to a rave. So I was absolutely so drunk, like, I can't even remember the end of the night. Like, by the end of the night, the wig and everything was off. But that costume, like, I loved, and to this day, it's probably been, like, my most favourite like Halloween costume, to be honest, like the best one I think I've like dressed up in more. Like I just loved it. I felt great in it. It was iconic. I felt like I slayed. I just loved it. Like I got so many compliments on it. I just 5 out of 5 for that costume. Like definitely. Obviously last year, because last year's cancelled. I went as a cheerleader, and this was just quite like a what can I go as last minute plans, but it still looked really really cute, and I still did like the costume, so that was it there. I went as a cheerleader. I had the long weave on, the cheerleading outfit. I also got this bomb selfie. I done like a cute little makeup. As you can see, gorge. Look how beautiful, look for all angles. Just bringing myself up here. The costume, I'd give the costume, I'd say like a 3/4. But I mean, man, that makeup, she is, look at that makeup and that weaving. The face was just beat, like, the face is a 5. So, yeah. So, overall, my favourite Halloween costume had to be my Cher for Clueless one. Some people actually thought it was Iggy Azalea because of the video Fancy, which was quite funny. So, it was like a bit of both, but, yeah, that was cool. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you all have a good Halloween. It's a shame that, we're all kind of stuck in lockdown. We can't really get out and go to parties, and the kids can't get trick-or-treating and stuff like that. But I just thought I would like I'd do like a little Halloween video and break down like costumes for previous years, because obviously I'm not dressing up this year. Or maybe I am, because maybe I'm scary looking enough. I don't need to, I don't know. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and happy Halloween.